Hey there everybody, welcome back. We're back here with a little bit something different that we haven't done in actually a very long time, if you're familiar with the channel. This is Path of Exile for the Xbox One. I've been actually playing a lot of the Xbox One version. I got pretty serious in the Xbox One version when it came out, and I did a few streams of them that were actually extremely popular, but, and then we just kind of got bored of it, and then I went to PC for a while and had fun with that. And I went all the way up to the mapping range, and it was like really fucking difficult. And the kind of that like carrot on the stick of, hey yo, you're progressing. It kind of kept on. I wasn't actually progressing. How you doing, Master Adrian, Jamie Lee, and Clinky? Yeah, I have GTA on Xbox One. Are you fucking retarded? How'd you do that, Clinky? How'd you do that? If people are not familiar with this game, this is practically Diablo, if you know what that is. Okay, some of my golems. And right now, this is arc build, so I'm like fucking cutting these bitches.
When I'm ready, I'm not prepared.
Yeah. Wait, do you want to know what my $30 boo-boo was? What the hell are you talking about? Awesome. I got zombies too. What's up, Jamie Lee? Oh. Oh, you're $30 boo-boo. Oh, I thought you made $30. I'm like, holy shit. Yeah, that's a big fuck up, dude. Holy shit. I doubt it. I think he's busy. But I wanted to change it up, so we're streaming a little bit something different. I really like this game. It's pretty fun. There's a lot of cool, good things about this game. How you doing, Brutal Victory? But yeah, with like, if you're familiar with Diablo, this is literally Diablo. Diablo, more in line with Diablo 2. Like, ever since kind of that Diablo Immortals things kind of sparked out, like, people didn't want that. There was nobody in the world that wanted that. And the way the community acted out of it was kind of shitty. It's just like, you know, literally ignoring it would have been just, if not more effective way of showing your support. Of like, no, please don't do this. Nobody wants this. But no, the butthurt fandom. This is why I like don't like fandom that much. It gets a little bit cringy. But like the best part was like people on the subreddit of Path of Exile was like, yo guys, dude, there's this game that's been out for a fucking shit ton of while, and a lot of people consider it like Diablo 2.5, and it's literally getting an expansion pack real soon. Hold on. Get me out of here. Oh shit, it's getting hot. It's getting hot. It's getting hot.
In the dirt, worm.
I think I got one. Son of a bitch.
All by
Ellsworth, if you have a high level guy, you are more than welcome. I'm in part 2 of this game. I'm in Act 8. So if you have a high level character, you're more than welcome to join. But if you're low level, you're not going to be able to participate. Okay, we leveled up, so let's, I need some I need some jewel sockets here. There's some jewel sockets nearby. There's this. Oh, this one's really good. There's this. This is more elemental damage. Where did I hear about fucking Danny? He came to my stream, dude. Let's see here. So I was coming down here, so let's... Shit. I got a couple gems that I want to socket in here that are, like, really powerful. You know what? I actually might get rid of this one. This one right here. What is it? Because the mana gen, like, I have a shit ton of elemental resistance already, so we're still gonna pick up the defenses stuff. More elemental stuff. How you doing, Dude Blue? What do you mean you can't get the game to even start? You gotta elaborate. Okay, Jamie Lee, if you're just gonna keep on talking about Danny, I'm just gonna time you out. Sweet, dude. There was a patch a couple days ago. That's the thing about this game, is they patch it fairly regularly. Again, if you're like if you're in, what is this? Act 8, kind of the tail end of Act 8, you're more than welcome to join me. Again, if you, I think I did this last time, and like, I was doing this like a couple weeks, it might have been like last year, when, you know, it came out for Xbox. Like, yeah, I would like to join, but people were only playing it when I was streaming it. I play games when I'm not streaming, so if you are going to play, make sure you have leveled up fucking character. I can't. I just want to stream this because I want to show the core of this game, because this game is really cool. And get to a point where it's like really fucking hard too. Like in Diablo, there's like money you can have and shit, but in this game there's like things called currencies, which are just like shit identifying scrolls. They're used to buy stuff, and then they're also used to like crafting too. It's pretty interesting. At first thought it's like, I don't know. It's kind of complex, but it takes a while to get used to it. Hold on, let me open this up. I got a new energy drink called the Bang. It's super carotene and super aminos and shit. Holy shit, that's really good. That's not at the gym I go to. So this game's like all about like crafting and shit more than anything. Not like getting wood or stuff, but getting like something drops. Like loot loss drops all the time, but the way I have this filtered out is like nothing shows for me since I'm like so high level, and the shit I'm looking for is like I don't need any of this shit right here. Like this right here. I don't need the staff. It's shitty. It's shitty. Okay, let's go. Green. But like they update this like fairly regularly with content, new content. Right now this is the Betrayal League, which is a league about the Syndicate, and it's pretty cool. So you get these random kind of events, like earlier, just like moments ago, these guy I just got jumped by the Syndicate, and if I would have killed them, I would have like made some progress and shit to that. But for me, lately it's been like really hard. They actually nerfed them recently. We're looking on the other side. How you doing, Biggs? Let's go this way, I guess. Diablo are just like, hey, yo, we got some new tile sets. Here's some new shit. Have fun. It's kind of cool, but with these leagues, they introduce new mechanics. Shit. Last league, they introduced kind of endless dungeon type of thing, where you're, you know, kind of weaving into a dungeon, having a crate. We'll actually look at that later on. Then before that, there was like a Pokemon thing. Higher level creatures you capture. You can like crafting, and before that there was the Abyssal League, which like causes fissures to happen. Where the fuck do I go? Oh, here's one. Here's that Pokemon one. This guy spawns up. We gotta kill this big guy. We gotta capture him. This guy comes in. It's like, yo, we captured him. And then we can go to his little hideout and figure out, see what he has. Like, there's just so much shit in this game. Like, it's fucking crazy. And this game is like 100% free. 100% free. Like, buying anything in this game does not progress, like, make it easier for you. You really... Thanks for stopping by, Don. Yeah, it's really interesting because I played this on PC a bunch, and I feel like I played a lot of Diablo 3 on Xbox, and I like kind of the laid-back, you know, I'm controlling it with my thumb with a stick, that direct control, and I kind of got really used to it, and it's really fun just to lay down on my couch, lay down on my TV, on my, you know, lay back in my chair, and just like kind of just use two hands. And then, you know, it is not the best, you know. I think one time I was talking to somebody about how like different builds will not work because there is no targeting reticule. It's really weird. Like, it just auto target stuff, so different builds will be, you know, different. But I feel like the UI is pretty good. Like, so we have 4 spells, X, Y, B, and A, and then if I hit the right trigger, it turns into an additional 4. You know, it can be a little bit weird when trying to like target stuff on the ground. Ooh, a divine flask! Oh fuck yeah! I need that. Lightning strike right now. Is that something good? Shit, that might be actually pretty good. That's chaos resistance, which is good. Take that. I'll take that. Okay. Like, it's a fun game and all. The UI is a little bit like more kind of bare bones in my opinion. Again, compared to the PC version, a lot more kind of. In the PC version, like, there's a huge bar at the bottom. So, also, on the Xbox, the game kind of runs like crap, especially when shit gets cray-cray. Like, the Syndicate battles can get really fucking crazy. Of just, like, it drops the resolution down to, like, 500p. This is the Xbox One version, so it's, and I have it at, what do you call it, performance mode, so it's going to maintain a good frame rate. But I have had some problems with, like, frame rate just, like, taking a shit and I'm dying. Oh, here's another. Oh, is this a fortress? Oh, it's a caravan. Caravan's crazy.
Witness the start of a new world order.
Oh, no, 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 no.
Janice, you
My
were about
cargo.
to pay for what you did to our family. I need more
I'm having a
money.
problem with. Oh wait, no, I forgot I.
Good
There we go.
for a talker.
Yeah, the fucking caravan is so much easier to destroy.
If there's one thing I simply can't stand, it's
I always have a problem with this shit.
I don't tell them to their faces, but I despise
Let's do that.
crude choice.
if you cut a Barandus.
I'm going to kill you, Giannis. Just not yet.
Up you go, little beast!
Sweet.
Away!
So as you level up, your gems are your skills, and so that's what you're like socketing into your socketing was introduced in Diablo 2. You would like socket gems into gear, and you will get ruins, and ruins can like transform gear into even more unique gear, more powerful gear. In this is more like, hey, I think they still have gems in Diablo 3. Gems are more like, yo, you're gonna get some plus stats. These are just purely skills. And then they have support skills. How you doing, David? That like boost up the additional skills. So you can have one skill, but it's boosted by like 5 different other skills, including like plus X the damage, cast faster. So on this arc, they call it arc, which is like a chain lightning or a lightning bolt. Phantasm spawn, and it's really nice because it allows them to tank a little bit. And then of course, you know, I have my golems also too, which I can spawn. And also, you know, have pluses and minuses like faster, more damage, move faster. But I really like this game. It's really relaxing. It's a good podcast game too. Oh shit, look at this. So this is a 6-slotted weapon, and then when I go to a vendor and sell it, I'll get a different currency. And all the currencies are used to like buy crafting, or to help, or just to like upgrade other items too. So once we get back to town, I'll show stuff off. Did I fucking miss the turn off? This map's like super fucking confusing. Oh, that's what it was. Okay, that has like 3. How the fuck do I get over there? Interesting. It's not this way, yeah? Yeah, it's not this way. And then there's like corrupted skills too, which are these, what is this? Where is it? Didn't I pick one up? Fuck, did I not? Did I not pick up those fucking corrupted? Holy shit, I don't think I did. Oh, that's a good one too. Shit, that's really good. Which have like additional abilities to them, but they're a little bit slower. So they require like a sack. You need to get killed with them to actually use it.
First ones look upon this capture with pride, Exile.
So you can see my in the bottom right, my Y is my arc, my veil arc, and it goes a lot. It's a lot more powerful, but you need to get killed with it. See that? I just decimated all those people. But then now I can't use it. With the cooldown, then it's recharging. Now I can use it again. And I also get a buff from it too.
Do not worry, little beast.
Okay, I'm still looking for
We are
one more
friends
here.
now.
Let's look around. Where the fuck am I supposed to go? I can't. Here I can summon some skeletons. Cool. I do have to say, item management is really fucking hard
Captain
here.
Osiris.
Really fucking hard.
Remain in the warehouse until I personally send for you. In the unlikely event that Chutus should fall, you and your fellow legionnaires will be safely beyond the perimeter of his heart. You men and women are my finest work yet. I will not lose you as a collaboration of Malachi, Thaumaturge Laureate.
The fucking like VO and the story of this game is really interesting. So in Diablo, I've mentioned this before, like it's always a Diablo. Fucking the first game, yo, you're gonna fight Diablo. Second game's like, yo, you gotta fight Diablo. Diablo's back, guys. Nobody knows how he's back, but he's back. And then the expansion pack is, yo, Bale's back. Then the Diablo 3 is like, yo, there's a Devo out there. Yo, Diablo's still back. In this game's been out for like a long ass time. And so they just like they have a really cool story of, hey, you're an exile. You're like, you do some bad shit. And you gotta reclaim your thing.
Goodbye.
And it was like last year they introduced Horus, which is like a shit ton more content. It learns about like how previous civilizations were here, they were corrupted, and this area is like Warcraft that's like fucked. I think I'm gonna go third. I think I will put it on my side. I think I'll get rid of my zombies. Because I could have 3 golems. But my lightning golem is like my main golem because I'm a lightning build. But it requires at a certain point, it requires dexterity. So one thing that, like, if you really want to get into this game, you definitely want to spend some money on it. Which is like, yeah, dude, you're going to spend a lot of time, you might as well help the developer. But you need additional money, or additional, like, slots for kind of, like, your stash, which works across, cross counts with kind of normal, hardcore, and then your solidified of hardcore and normal. Then your league stash, and then, you know, so I guess there's 6 different stashes. Once the league's ended, it all goes back into the kind of the basic stuff.
Is over. You win.
Wow,
Let's
they fucking
parlay
nerfed
if
the
you
shit out of
cut
this.
a Parandus. Thank you. Please put the knife down now.
Okay, let's just go back to town. Fucking little shit I have. Oh god, that's really good. Okay. So, we got a bunch of shit here. Can I do anything? This is, not really. I want to like this, but I need it to be like forward linked, and I think if it was forward linked, it would be pretty good. What is the island level on this? It's 58. Not much. So, because I'm like an elemental build, I have a shit ton of resistance, so I'm pretty powerful against that. Chaos is kind of like a lot of damage is going to happen toward the later game with Chaos. Let's see. 22 would be pretty good, but I would lose kind of a lot of fire and lightning, but that wouldn't affect me because there's a cap of 75. I get item find better. Maximum life is better on this, so we're gonna keep this. Now we'll show you what we can do with these things.
You looking sharp?
Let's see, we're gonna sell that. I want to keep this, but the thing I have also is pretty good. Yeah. Actually, we're gonna keep the one on So when it has 7 slots, you get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 slots. You can have a jeweler's orb, which is again reforces the number of slots. So I can use that on any of these items, and it would be like, yo, now you have 2. Now you have, you know, 6. There's another 7. Oh, I did get the veil. Okay, we're gonna keep that. Keep that. Let's see. Ooh, this actually might be pretty good. Cold resist. Do I loot anything? Yeah, this actually might be pretty good. I might lose damage, but my damage is actually pretty good. We'll sell that. Okay, so we got fire damage, lightning damage. This is actually pretty good. This ring's pretty good. I can lose cold and lightning resistance on this ring right here, the stone ring. This agony. Yeah. Again, I can. Let's see here. We'll deal with that later. And then we're gonna keep that. Keep that. Okay. So. So my damage is like so nuts. I'm more. I really more want survivability, and that extra damage. I'll get like a bunch of fire. Okay, let's see. I think. No, let's do this. Yeah, that's good. I like that. Cold resist. Like, look at the fucking. Oh my god, that's crazy. So we got more dexterity, which is not going to really help me much, but it will help my like other items. We got rarity and shit. Let's see. Like again, I don't need the cold. 12% more to lightning damage, or we could do one. Shit. I don't really need strength either because I'm pretty tanky. I'm pretty strength heavy. Yeah, we're gonna keep that.
You getting boy?
Getting boy. Is that 7%? Yeah. We can do this. So one of these, kind of the currency you get. So reforges a new item with this. Upgrades a normal item to a magic item, which is blue. We can do this. So increases the recovery rate, immune to poison when I'm at, so that is better than that. So we are going to equip that here. There we go.
There you going.
There we go. Go away. Okay, so this is all the currencies and shit I have. I could probably get rid of this. And here's all my uniques. I keep the uniques. Okay, and then we have port, and then a bunch of green gems. Okay, and then currencies, which I don't need on me right now. Okay, so what we want to do is kind of make this a, Dude, Don, don't worry, Don. I wanted to buy the stash shit, but oh my god. It's organized, though. We got currencies, pretty much shit, and then we have blue, green, and red gems, and then uniques. Shit, where's that gem that I really wanted to use? Is it this one? No, it's this one I wanted. Yeah, let's do this. I am not gonna... I don't need the, yeah. Really, 10%. Fucking... 10% elemental... Oh, it's 10% elemental damage. I thought it was... whatever. Matter. Don't judge me, Don. So what do we want? We want to reforge this to be a 4-socket. So we got tons of that shit. No, we need links. So this, the jeweler orbs for the number. I have a shit ton of those. And then right here, links. what is this? This is the Rise Zombie. You know what? Yeah. We might actually keep this. What the fuck? Oh, we can't use this on a fucking corrupted item. That's why. The chaos is really fucking good, though. The chaos is really good. No, go away. Because chaos is going to help. This is a lot of survivability in here. Because we get 64 life. We also get some evasion. Our energy shield goes down by half, but it's not that much. We get more mana, more life. A lot more life, because there's 2 of those. And we also get more chaos resistance. So let's, yeah, we can do this. We'll work with it. Since that's my boot, I really don't need, it's tied to my Rise Zombie, which is not really a high priority. We're gonna change that into more of a golem kind of boot. So we'll apply some golems to it. No, go away. No, go away. No, go away. Purchase. So we're gonna go like this. I think I wanted a red one, which increases... Okay, so what do we got here? So this is Stone Golem. Stone Golem grants you life regeneration. In addition, now grants you increased damage. Is that overall damage? I guess I can look this up on like a Wikipedia or something. Flame. Is that overall damage, or is that... That's Glame. Flame. I put it in Glame again. So, does this just increase the damage overall? Fuck it. Yeah, we'll take this too. Because I am pretty strength heavy, so I don't have to worry about that. And this is ice, yeah? This increases up. Okay. Let me actually look at other golems too. Yeah, because I'm taking a shit ton of damage from physical, so chaos. No, again, not viable. We're just fucking around here. Okay. Okay, so let's look over here, and I still want to buff up my. Because this is my golem right here. I want to buff it up just a little bit. No, this is my arc. What am I doing? No. Where is my... Here it is. Yeah, fuck it. So we're going to change this out. Okay, unsock it. Socket. 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 For a little bit better kind of utility. We're gonna do fire. Since there's like only so many things I can put on the fucking bar too. So fuck. Yeah, fuck, you know what? I wonder. What do we have this off. No, I haven't. I thought about getting it. I think I have it. Can we do that? It's gonna be a fucking crowded fucking... It's a crowded. What don't I, like, really need?
Hello, Exile.
Boop. 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 Fucking itchy. What is this? What is this? Oh. Wait, why do I have this ring?
What now?
Do I not have boots? Yeah, I do have boots. It looks like I don't have boots. Okay, so... I have to go back into the core. What the fuck? The thing is, though, my arc is just, like, so fucking powerful. I wouldn't mind something that would, like, a single target that would just, like, do a shit ton of damage. Really? Shit. No, go away. Oh, yeah, I need to get my reward here.
My courageous hawk.
Let's see here. I'm trying to get just like real tanky with this shit. I know it's not like an optimal build or anything, but still, I do love being fucking tanky as shit. I'll check that out. But through the Ascended shit, I could have 3 fucking golems. No. There we go. Fuck yeah. And then... I can't have anything on that fucking bar. I really can't. Because, like, it's so fucking stupid. Let's get this zombie in here. I'll definitely look into it, though. I thought about it. But, like, I just cut through so much shit. But I'm having problems with mana. I don't know why. Also, if I have, like, a Chaos Golem and a Fire Golem and all that shit, I think, yeah, dude, look at that. Look at the fucking... I'm so resistant. I'm like capped on everything except for lightning and chaos, which I'm close to. That's another reason why I want to have kind of more golems out. I'm not really losing much damage either. They're more utilitarian.
My friends, now I'll
time for me to clean up yet another of your mess.
Proof with that
You
house
just
is twice
about
as
same
fierce.
thing.
Oh, shit.
don't make me hurt my friends again.
More deals, Exile.
You're in the dirt, worm.
Holy shit, they fucking nerfed the shit out of this.
Fool, do not disrupt
no
God's
terror
plan.
from me. Bye-bye.
I still don't
Kill
understand.
so good, Exile.
I still don't know what I'm supposed to do with this shit.
Well, this sounds
Some of
hard
this stuff is like
too.
extremely fucking convoluted. I want to. Once I get into the mapping phase of this game, I feel like, yeah, you should probably do something about that. Can I launch my skills from here? I wish you could. No. This is not a fucking cumbersome fucking UI or anything. One thing that, like, bugged me, like, so fucking early in this game was the identification shit. Like, when I was, like, fucking a few hours in, it's like, what would... You don't really need to identify anything. Okay, how are we doing here? Is this... Oh, fuck. Gas resistance, fucking... I'm selling that shit. Didn't I... What am I supposed to do with this? Oh, I'm supposed to find Glortha. That's what's one cool thing about this, like, really cool thing about this game, is you can literally be anything you want in this game. Like, you can be a necromancer, like, fucking warrior in this game. Like, it's gonna take a while. Dude, it would be cool. Technically it's still not out on PlayStation 4, but, like, crossplay between PlayStation 4 and Xbox would be fucking sweet. It would be super sweet. Or even just, I don't... Even PC, I don't know how they would handle it. I know games like Smite and Paladins are looking at it, but... I don't know, it seems very kind of a similar game if it is on a PC, besides the controls. I know Blizzard has gone on record like, no, we're never gonna, you know, bring controller support to PC, which is like, whatever. Because Marvel Heroes, what's that game? Pour one out. That, like, had console controls on kind of PC. And it was pretty shitty, but I think these guys did a really good job of, like, kind of understanding what a controller is. And, like, you know, at a certain point, you do need some assistance in some of this shit. Because I love the PC version, but, like, I love playing it on my Xbox and just, like, lying down and watching it on my big TV, you know, my TV, and having fun. Like, I would really... One thing that would be really cool would be not cross-play, but maybe cross-save. I think that'd be fucking cool as shit. It's like, hey, yo, you're gonna, you know, you're not playing with the same people, but you know, you have your character brought in. I think that would be really fucking cool. Fucking look at all these resistance, dude. I'm so resistant. 65% chaos, dude. Holy fuck. Holy shit, dude. That's a shit ton of fucking... But, like, I really hope, like, kind of next generation we get more kind of, like, crossplay. Like, Call of Duty, you know, Battlefield, all that kind of shit. Yeah. Fucking... Again, High Res is supposed to be doing that with Paladins and Smite, which is, like, pretty fucking cool. I guess, like, Fallout, or, what do you call it, Final Fantasy 15 has that. How you doing, Charger Johnson? This is Path of Exile for the Xbox One. This is a dungeon crawler, very similar to Diablo, if you know what that is. Where you go around, create a character, and just kill shit. No, I don't want to play Fortnite, dude. That's okay, Charles Johnson. I'm just here to have fun. Just seeing what the people like. Because, I mean, fucking, people want the fucking GTA, but, you know, sometimes I want to play something different. The whole mapping, the whole, like, in-game of this game is so fucking cool. Like fucking 3 people watching, dude. I don't give a shit. Not gonna bring all the girls to the yard. But you know, it's relaxing. Back in the days when Xbox was like had that fucking sidebar, I would used to throw up fucking Hulu or Netflix and play this. But it's a good podcast game. No, if you self-promote, I'm gonna fucking hide your content. Hide your comments, dude. It's free. It's 100% free, dude. There is no aspect of this game that will, like, I mean, if you're gonna get really high into this game, you might want to give them like 20 bucks. It's purely cosmetic stuff. So we're actually looking at this. So they do have full cosmetic stuff. So we're gonna press this button. No, not that button. This button. And we go into microtransactions, and this is what you get. So every season they have a, they have like the supporter packs. And so for 30 bucks, you get $25 worth of points, and then you get these effects. Then for 60 bucks, you get these effects, and you know all what you see here. There's 2 different ones this season. Then there's the hey, these are like full game. Here's a $60. $60 includes more than, and then you can get really fucking deep in here. You can get $400. I think on PC there's some more advanced ones. I think on the PC, if you spend like $500, you get a map of fucking Warcrest, so it gets pretty fucking deep. But microtransactions include purely cosmetic, stash tabs, which is again, if you're going down this rabbit hole, you might as well give them like a good 20 bucks. Like I would say, putting 20 bucks into this game, you're gonna have tons of fun. There's tons of cosmetics, weapon effects, portal effects. Skill effects, so you can have skills look differently. But these, like, just think of every point being a penny. So this one's $1.15. This one's 50 cents. It's not that bad. Where is it? No, it's $5. It's $5. Each one is $1. Footprints, pets. You can have pets walk around, and then you can have like different customizations for your hideouts. So if you look closely on the screen there, that red shit, that's a cosmetic. So we go down here, and so I can make it right here. Yes. So now it's white. Yeah, it's fully free. It's a little bit hard to penetrate for some people, but it's like a really fucking good game. This is not where I'm supposed to go, yeah? And again, they constantly update it. Like, it's, you know, they even, this is like one of the games where like, yo, fucking Fortnite is big. We're gonna put a fucking battle royale in this game, and it was like actually really fucking good. and they only did it for an April Fool's joke, which was fucking hilarious. They like did it, they pulled it off. That's cool, dude. Like, they added Battle Royale to this game. It made sense, and like, it was just an April Fool's joke. And then they pulled it out, they pulled it off, they pulled it out, fucking after the game was done. Oh, I'm supposed to go in there, aren't I? Fucking. Holy shit, Curtis. But like, it's very similar to like the pricing structure of Fortnite in terms of like, yo, you're just paying for cosmetics. Because I'm okay with playing for cosmetics. Like, I think Fortnite is a really good game in terms of like how they handle their shit. You can take it or leave it on the pricing structure, but you get what you get. Like, $20, not bad. Is League of Legends? No, it's Adventures. How you doing, Sandy? Like, I hate loot boxes. I hate games that do it. I think it's unethical as fuck. People like will spend hundreds of dollars. I think on the first few days on Overwatch, I saw somebody drop like $100 on fucking loot crates and literally get nothing of interest. Like, give me, you know, give me what I want. Like, let me buy whatever the fuck I want. I'm doing good today. That's not how it works, dude. But thanks. Okay, we gotta talk to her. You ever heard of Diablo, Sanic? Literally the same thing. Literally the same thing. Okay, where do I want to go from here now? Oh, let's go down here. Let's get fucking buck wild with this fucking health. So we have this guy right here. He's in a cosmetic. Okay. Thanks, Zenic. Turn it down. There we go. What do you mean you love that game? Oh, you talking about Diablo? So originally, this game, like 2017, the game would be, hey, you beat the boss, you replay the game over on a harder difficulty. This game, so in Diablo 3, for most Diablos, you get to level 60 or 50, and then you're done. You can play it on harder difficulties. This game just like keeps on going. There's 100 levels in this. The amount of time it takes you to get to level 100 is the same amount of time it takes you to get to 99. From 99 to 100 is the same amount of experience that it takes you to get from 91 to 99. How you doing, Officer Doko? Yeah, Diablo is cool, but like they haven't done anything with Diablo. They were actually like, yo, I think it was this patch or the last content update was like, yo, this is the content where we're here to fend off the Diablo 4 announcement. Well, Diablo 4 didn't get announced. They said they're working on it. Literally, that means anything. They can literally be just like fucking theory crafting the fucking game and not talking about actually doing any. There could be a guy at Blizzard just fucking creating concept art. So when they say working on Diablo, that literally can mean anything. Like, Diablo 3 is pretty good, but it's just, like, Path of Exile is just, like, they add so much new shit every fucking other month. Like, you come back at a new league, they change skills, they nerf skills and all that shit.
Time for me to clean up yet another of your messes.
Let's put this animal down. Knows no limits, no law. Look at what they
I shall die 1,000 times.
The cage beckons.
Hold on. Got some hard shit going on. Gotta focus. There we go, got him.
through the dark place again.
Time to grind to 88, 81. Already max, so we'll do. I don't fucking know.
Death is a natural part of.
Did you see that fiend?
Death of
Let's do that.
Place too rough. It does not want to go to
Let's
the
do that.
beasts belong behind bars.
Okay, so now we gotta fucking regen my whole fucking army of golems. Fire. Where's my fire guy? There we go. Thanks, Aiden. Jesus Christ. But like the thing, like I've played games like Diablo Immortals on. It's not a new thing. It's just, it's. I don't know. It's made by a Chinese developer, which I give no respect to Chinese developers on phones. They're scummy as shit. They do horrible jobs. Oh, shit. You know, they're just like scummy as fuck. What are you leveling up, Dom Beauty? Got a half-assed lightning witch. I mean, she gets the job done. Well, I guess it would be an elementalist. Okay, I'm gonna use the restroom real quick. Be right back. That's cool, Don. Let's keep it English in the chat, Biggs. But I guess on Xbox you do need Xbox Live to play. That's the weird caveat with like free-to-play games on Xbox. Is you still need Xbox Live Gold. On PlayStation you actually don't need PlayStation Plus to play free-to-play games, which is like kind of cool, I guess.
I've long wanted you to see how futile your cause
Fight
truly
for a
is.
pure future.
Daddy, beauty calls.
Oh, that's not good. That's not good.
Nobody touches
Fucking-
a Perandus as well.
What? the last person? Oh, there's more back here.
Success is inevitable. He expected our interference.
So many good things.
The Perandus family is not quite the gold mine it once was. But I myself am not entirely without items of value. Time to see how the paupers live, I suppose.
It can get pretty crazy with some of these. Like, some builds can be like purely support builds, which is kind of cool. Where like you're literally just support, you're just an aura build. So all you have just tons of auras, right? And you're just like kind of leveling with somebody else, and it's really weird. You're always with somebody. I got this. One thing I did like about Diablo 3 was their adventure mode. I felt like that should have been the base model, but like adventure mode was like, hey, yo, you can just go wherever. You gotta do bounties, go to these zones and do something, and that's how you leveled up. And it was like really easy. They had some fucking chicken tenders fucking earlier in the store. God damn, man. This is the store I go to for chicken tenders. This is so fucking I think this is it, yeah. Going to the Solace Temple. Yeah, that's it. Load times on the Xbox One base model is really a long time. On the X, this is the X version. Not that bad.
A true servant of God can never be defeated. Your effort.
Let's up the heat.
Okay.
How is this possible?
Don't cage this flame.
Well, you could
Again.
kill me here.
That's that.
A true servant of God
To
is
have
no
been
stranger
caught
to
in
the
this manner.
Inquisition.
We'll let you
I have
smolder
nothing
behind
to hide.
bars
This is
for a
actually
while.
pretty good. This could be an upgrade. Increases rarity. Really don't need cold. How's my cold? Yeah, cold is actually probably the highest. Okay. Let's get my golds back. This is my arc, yeah. What can I wonder if I can like add a fourth one to that. Oh shit. Actually, it'd be a good time. They're actually pretty good with patching on Xbox too. It's fairly fast. It's about a day behind, but when they do patch it, it's usually kind of the current patch, which is nice.
Exile.
Does this go over here? So this sulfite deposit was the Dell thing. It's used for kind of going through the endless dungeon. Once we're done with this dungeon, we'll look at that shit. It's pretty cool.
Good.
One problem I hate with these types of games, fucking dead ends. Dead ends are so fucking, they piss me off so bad. Because, again, it just, you know, it's kind of going in circles. Once you get into the mapping, it doesn't get so dead-endy. You don't find as many dead ends. Wait, what? Did I miss? Did I take another? I think I took a wrong turn. Yeah, took a wrong turn. Are you fucking kidding me? Again, you regain flasks by killing people. Sometimes you can get a like additional buff of like, yo, when you get a crit, your charge is regenerated. Flasks have been around in a while. I think in Diablo 2 there were. I don't know. No, it was Diablo. You would buy potions, and they would refill at... God damn it, I forgot how that shit works. I wouldn't mind a fucking Diablo remake. Like Diablo 1, not 2. Everybody's like, oh, give me Diablo. Remake of fucking Warcraft 1 and 2 would be great, too.
This will do nicely, Exile.
Don't be dead end. This is a dead end. Oh, wait, no. But it's like crazy, but like the past like fucking year, Diablo Blizzard has just gone out of favor instantly. Blizzard used to be like the #1 developer. I kind of ever since Overwatch, I was like, dude, this game Blizzard's not as great as it used to be. Even with like Heroes of the Storm, but like, you know, the whole Diablo reveal, the fucking just total fucking ball drop of the just like drop of the ball of kind of WoW. Like WoW is kind of totally out of favor, and then kind of recently with Heroes of the Storm, and realistically, like people are like, oh, it's Activision, but you know, they've kind of been the same company for well over a decade. Like, the loot boxes in Overwatch were so fucking bad. They would literally come out with special ones like every month. And of course people wanted to buy those because they wanted to look different. Just like...
Don't lock me up again.
Ooh, wow, yeah, they nerfed the fuck out of this shit.
Enough blood has been shed.
Your body is strong, Karui, but the cell will test your mind.
How's my shield? Oh, nah, mine's a little bit better. I could actually totally get rid of zombies and have all these golems. Boss battle. And I feel like this game is a little bit like, yo, you kind of gotta watch out for some of this shit too. Like, if you don't pay attention, you can easily just get one-shotted. And I think that's what the cool thing about this game is. They do a really good job of like, yo, hey, yo, can't just fucking, you know. Diablo 3 was supposed to be like, you can't just face tank it, but you totally can. There's nothing wrong with it. Damn it, I hate that little notch right here. I gotta take it to the Harbor Ridge, okay.
You looking sharp?
Like... That's 80. This is the golem one, yeah? Yeah.
Still breathing, eh?
So we're gonna get that. Want that. At a certain point, too, you want to start like looking at like, okay, this does have a higher eye level, but you kind of want to be like, yes, but I'm not actually gaining any stats that I want too. Wait, I want this helmet. I want to look at this helmet a little bit better. So, no, pardon me. I get extra life, but I don't really gain. So I gain some. I lose. Let's see. What is my fire resist actually? My fire resist is actually the highest stat. So resistance doesn't mean anything. Accuracy rating, I don't think actually means anything for me. Some of this shit isn't really explained. Yeah, I think this is actually pretty good. So we'll take the lightning golem. We'll definitely take the elemental focus. And damage. Then we'll take this out.
How you going?
There we go. We'll store the stuff. Okay. Boop, 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 boop. And go to the blue. Boop. There we go. So we gotta go to the Harbor Ridge. Where the fuck is the Harbor Ridge? Let's go this way. Diablo is kind of like, in Diablo 3, you really don't have to build out anything. You can just do whatever the fuck you want, kind of. In, like, kind of Path of Exile, you do really want to plan your shit out. Because with Diablo 3, you can do whatever the fuck you want, anytime. Like, it's like, hey, yo, you want to try a different ability? Sure, why not? Or, hey, but in this is like, okay, you gotta kind of, you gotta figure out what abilities you're liking, and then work around that. I like this art, which is really nice. And so I'm like, you know what? I want to do an elemental build. And so you want to kind of spec out or put your points into like something about plus elemental damage. But I'm also getting kind of hit on really hard and kind of squishy or classy is what they like to call it in kind of the RPG form. Let's go down the fucking other side here and see what else we can do. You know, let's get some health. Let's get some defenses going. You know, I'm still like one-shotting trash, but I'm having a hard time on bosses, which is like, you know, whatever. Let's get a little bit more tanky. There's different flasks too, but like some of the stuff, some of it I haven't seen actually be that useful. Ooh, here's the abyssal stuff. This stuff is fucking cool. Just like sheer madness. There's the frame. There's the fucking resolution drops. The abyssal stuff, because you would just fucking chase this fucking fissure and then just so many fucking things would come up and it would just be so fucking crazy. I just loved it. More shit to break. It was probably like, there's also different forms of it too. You go down into the abyssal cove, into the, you know, the abyssal shit. It'd be pretty crazy. Let's do this quest and then we'll look into the delve. The endless dungeon. I guess supposedly this game's supposed to look pretty good on PC too. They kind of updated it. They update it kind of regularly because this game came out.
The hunt is on.
The cycle of life and death is supposed to be general.
See? Even nightmares may be defeated.
Okay, what do we got here?
is more violent, more...
No.
This one will be difficult to
I was a
tame.
naughty little boy back in... Just like the old days.
Did that the guy leave too? I guess so. And we can use currency on these too. Actually, dude, the way they nerfed a little bit of this syndicate is actually really fucking good here. So, of course, they each... I think in the past, they used to have, like, Veil and then kind of the abilities. But, let's see here. So what is this thing? Okay, where is my... So, let's see. No, here it is. Here's Veil Summon. So I can also summon skeletons up to 5 and then 1 warrior, blah, blah, blah. But then here's my Veil, which requires more. The kind of the base skill is not as powerful as kind of just having it by yourself. Because I also have, what is this? Veil Arc. You know, this. Level 62. Wait, level 16. Then I also have kind of this right here, which does significantly more. Yeah? Oh, fucking whatever.
Ah, there you are. Ready to revisit the past. The more you kill, the more you change my map. And the
How you doing,
closer
Icy?
we get to finding the temple in the present day.
Increase master power, increases.
Here,
Okay.
it's time.
Playing a little bit of Path of Exile for the Xbox One. Actually, let's upgrade my character to be even more powerful. Yeah, it's a dungeon crawler, if you know what those are. Go this way? Is this how this works? Oh, it is how this works. Yeah? No, I don't fucking know. How do I... Some passions. What does this mean? What does this mean? Please tell me this is this how this works? Oh shit. I guess I kinda... I don't know. Whatever. I'm doing pretty good. Yeah, you can. It's up to, I think, 6 people? Actually, yeah, it's up to 6 people you can have in here. It's free to play. It's 100% free to play too. You don't have to pay anything to do anything extra.
Ah, there you are.
But you're more than welcome. Join. It's just you gotta have gold to play it. It's coming out on PlayStation pretty soon too. Oh, fuck yeah. Let's take that. Yeah, it is fun. Fuck yeah! Fuck yeah, I'm taking that. Alright, immune poisons. Sweet babies! Fuck yeah. Oh, and we're putting this over there. Oh, fucking, like, doing good! Gods have blessed us with good items. No, it's not. It's its own kind of story. But if you ever played Diablo, ever heard of Diablo, it's kind of... So, this is from... I think some people that worked on Diablo 2 worked on this too, but you can say that about a lot of games. But if you ever played Diablo 2, it's practically the fucking, like, very similar. Diablo 3 got a little bit easier, but this is a little bit more, like, you know, a little bit more, it's harder than, you know, your typical thing. So yeah, it's like that. Oh shit! It also, like, you need to be a little bit smarter with some of your shit. And kind of Diablo 3, you can just, like, face tank everything. But you wanna, you know, not be in bitch's line of sight when she's doing shit. You know, you wanna dodge abilities. Like, dodging that. I wanna dodge that because that's shit that's damage. I don't wanna walk into that. I kinda wanna dodge those. I need efficient weapons. You could say that. Oh, fuck. Fuck yeah, let's, Oh, Jesus! See, I just kind of like fucking standing here. But every time I die, I kind of lose a lot of shit. Like you need to be smart about what you're doing here. That sucks.
And pass me. Sun and moon return to their rightful places.
Well, thanks for stopping by, Iceman. But no, this game's awesome. Like, again, it's free to play. I like, it's really fun. It's really fun. Oh shit, I'm done with fucking Act 9. Holy shit. Okay, let's like, there's a lot of content, and the story's kind of very... Like, in Diablo, you could pop out that fucking... You could go through that story in, like, fucking... If you wanted to, easily 3-4 hours. And this... Like, I've been playing this for the past, like, several days, if not a week, of just, like, you know, a lot of shit happening. Yeah. That's cool. Okay, let's get to the next area. Fuck, I have to use the restroom. I'll be right back. Dude, it's fucking nuts. It's pretty crazy. The premise is that you're excised from Orith to this island, and shit goes crazy. You try to reclaim. I don't know. Go to the wiki of it, and they do a really good job of explaining shit. But the story is like very fucking like really interesting and kind of original too, in my opinion. You know, Diablo's like, yo, Diablo's back. This is a little bit kind of, you're entering a world where, like, yo, this fucking place is fucked. And you try to figure out why it's fucked, and it's like, talk about different gods. Right now we're helping Sin to bring back order into the world, which is pretty crazy. There's like multiple gods. There's no heaven or hell type of situation like in Diablo. This is more of like, yo, there's fucking tons of gods, and like the gods are pissed because you killed the god, I think, or the humans were getting too arrogant, and the fucking gods were like, fuck you, pounds. And now you're trying. Now one god is trying to help you, which is pretty crazy. But like, it's really fucking cool. They do a really good job of the writing in this game. Like, something about Kadava being like a really fucking pissed off god that wants to fucking kill everybody. And how he's a total dick to his other gods. No problem, Iceman. You're gonna have me flashbacks to when one fucking kid kept on saying, "Question and answer. What is your favorite color?" God damn, dude. I can be like, think. There is so many different abilities. There are so many different abilities. So in like, okay, fuck it. We're fucking going down that rabbit hole. So in traditional kind of Diablo, you're like, hey, you got a wizard or a barbarian. You have the Amazon, a paladin, and they're kind of like, yo, your warrior is going to focus more on strength. Your wizard or whatever is going to focus on intellect, and or your witch doctor, necromancer, but they're all going to have kind of one branch. In this game, they fucking give you everything. Look at this shit. Look at this shit. Look at this. So this is like, this can get really crazy. This is every passive anybody could do. So the witch starts at top. She is focused on intellect, but you could go literally fucking anywhere. If you were really adamant about it, you can have spells right here, but it's not a fission. And then in the middle is Scion, which is a true hybrid. Then over here, you have your Templar, which is strengthened and intellect-based stuff. Over here you have your Warrior, which is strength-based. So this is all your like strength-based stuff. Then over here you have your Duelist, where you have dexterity and strength. Your Ranger over here, which is all your dexterity. Then your Shadow, I think it's called Shadow, which is your strength or dexterity and intellect. And then right in the middle is Scion. But you can like spec it any way. If you want, you can fucking become a warrior and become a necromancer at the same time. Again, not viable. A Templar necromancer might be pretty good because there's a lot of like shit over here. But it's crazy. That's just only the passives. The abilities. Let's see down here. We'll go down to this guy. The bosses are very interesting. There's like mini bosses throughout. Like if you ever played Diablo, you know, it's fairly similar. You encounter mini bosses throughout the game, and then you have at the end of the act a big boss. But they pepper it out pretty good. It's a level 100. But again, to get to 100 is the same amount of... From 99 to 100 is the same amount of time it takes from 1 to a 99. So, let's see here. So, this is all the abilities. So, just tons of abilities. Like, these are just, like, strength-based abilities. And again, anybody can use these. I can use these as a wizard. Or as a witch is what they call it. So, here's Warlord's Mark and just tons of shit. And then here's support gems where like, yo, hey, this spell that you attach it with this link is gonna have 25 or less cost 25 or less mana. But then there is one blood magic. Instead of mana, you're using life. So you could build that if you have like a high leech kind of thing. There's certain gems that, so this requires a red slot. You can see in my character I have mainly blue, which is because I'm a witch, which focuses on blue, but I do have some red stuff. Stuff like this cold to fire turns cold damage as extra fire damage, 50% cold damage converted to fire. This is the red and blue. So there's also multiple ones of this. This is green and blue, so you can put it in blue and green. But, you know, red gems focus on strength, green gems focus on dexterity, and blue gems focus on intellect. But that doesn't actually mean it's going to be all intellect, where we have Armageddon Brand requires strength and intellect. So you could use lots of stuff.
Made
again,
any progress?
As long as your stats are right, I could be a two-handed witch if I wanted to. Let's see what kind of weapons they have. So, you know, we got daggers, just tons of shit. We'll actually look at my unique stuff since it's more unique. But, like, I could use a bow if I had the dexterity. There's no restriction. It's just I have the, like, I could be a one-handed, you know. I do have the strength and the dexterity to wield this. I don't have the dexterity to wield this. I could use this one-handed sword if I wanted to. It's not viable because it's all green stats. Again, you can do whatever the fuck you want. There's no real healing aspect to this. Like, again, it's, if you ever played Diablo, it's very similar to that. Very similar to that. Where did that teleporter take me? Oh, here it is. But it's just like, there's not really a healing aspect to this. There's leech life, if you understand what that is. I mean, I assume you know what that is. But you're not building out to be a healer. Though you can spec your character to be a fully support, meaning you have tons of auras, you're really supporting your friend. It's more of a duo kind of ability stuff. Because when you use auras, so let's see here. So you can see my mana right there. It's regenning, and then reserves right above it. It says 527. But if I take out this this aura, now I have more mana. So it, you know, I get you by the drift. So like, hey, you have like 3 auras that are taking mana, but then you use blood magic, so you reduce your health. But since you're just running around with your teammate who's doing all the fucking damage, you know, who fucking cares? I hate you, Biggs. I hate you, Biggs. I hate you, Biggs. I literally said, don't ever ask that. Oh, God. It's not why you're not on my friends list, Biggs.
Good find, Exile.
Like, the story takes you to some interesting places, too. Of, like, you're not just, like, some almighty character. You know, in Diablo 3, you're the Nephilim. You're the Nephilim who is sent to destroy Diablo. Or, hey, in Diablo 2, you're a band of warriors. In Diablo 1, you're the lone wanderer who came into a town and just went into the place and just started doing it. This is more of like, the witch is literally part of the story. Like, your character is part of the story. I think this is how it is. Piety, who's one of the bosses, is literally your sister if you're a witch. I think it has to do with, like, they constantly update it with content. I think that's one of my favorite parts. That's why I can't stand people bitching about Fortnite. Like, the developers themselves are very adamant on what they want and what they do, and they're listening to the community. And a lot of games don't do that. Like, Diablo, their biggest kind of competitor, doesn't do that. Fuck. You know? It's a fun game, and I think they really do a good job of kind of, you know, talking to the community and doing stuff. And it is a free-to-play game and it has microtransactions, but I think they do a pretty good job at like presenting not in a really kind of aggressive way. In Diablo, like you can fucking just buy weakness and spend like hundreds of dollars in Diablo, but they do a pretty good job.
Leave the mask on. I don't care who you is.
Like I love Fortnite because of Epic's like loyalty to keeping that game kind of fresh. You know, that game is completely different than it was like 3 months ago. You know, the core is still there, but it's a pretty interesting game. Why am I still being attacked? Okay. Yeah, I stopped at Season 5 because it was just like I couldn't keep up. Like again, it's not a bad game. Like people bitch about it being a bad game. It's like, sweet, okay, dude. Name a game that is constantly updated on a regular basis and actually has a developer that really cares about the product.
Chimeria's bloody slaughter needs to stop, and no one else has offered.
I will rip your traitorous bones from your still-living body one by one. Or do. I don't care.
Like, it's a really fun game. You can come back to this game and still have a lot of fun. I think the really problem I have with this game is it is kind of a steep learning curve, with like some of the passives and how to build and shit. Like there's totems, there's brands. I haven't even touched brands. You could be a necromancer that has all sorts of crazy shit. Look at this shit. Look at this shit. Look at this. This is fucking badass. Semantics. Okay. So let's go over here. The mining cabinet. We're gonna do a few mines and then we're gonna call it for a stream, because they're gonna bring down the servers. Again, it's if you ever play Diablo, it's kind of the same thing. It's a kind of a you're just killing shit. You know, there really isn't a real kind of objective. You know, you're just killing shit. You know? You know?
Welcome.
I don't need that. This might be good. Yeah, this might actually be pretty good. Oh, increases spell damage by 57%. Yeah, this might be pretty good. No. We'll deal with this later, though. Boop. Nope. No. What was that? Oh, yeah. Thanks. No problem, Iceman. I love talking about video games. Because I feel like people don't understand video games that much anymore. So this is the Delve League, or the subterranean endless dungeon. It just keeps on going. It just keeps on going down. We're gonna do a couple of these and then call it for a stream. Thanks, Iceman. You have a nice day too, or evening. I would rate this pretty high. I really, the only thing I can think about this just bad about this game is it is kind of hard to penetrate. Like, if you're looking for a number, I would easily say like 9 or an 8. It is a really good game. You know, it's always fresh. Each kind of new league they do, they kind of change the formula of like, okay, this spell is not as powerful as it used to be. This spell is a lot more powerful now. Or they even add new spells too. And again, it's all free. It's all free. So I set up a path and then you just follow this thing. See you, Iceman. Always a pleasure. like, some stuff needs to be explained well. Like, I'm supposed to be able to blow up walls, but I don't know what that means. And also, like, I wish there was a better way of resetting your character in case you really fuck up a build, or you're not liking where you're going with your build. It is kind of a heavy-duty kind of thing to get to the end game. It could easily take about 12 hours, if not more, to get to the end game, which is like level 70, which is not even like, it's like once you get to the mapping, that's the kind of the end game of just like constantly just making maps, going to different dungeons. Of course, as you like level up too, your gems also level up too. But at a certain point, hey, my lightning golem requires dexterity, which I don't have, so I kind of want to cap that too. Some of this stuff I don't even need. Let's do one more. This weapon. Actually, let's change this to that. To that. Fire. Chaos. Back with dips. How you doing, Nightmare? This is the Xbox One version, which comes with the NeverSync. And I use I think the Uber one now. I use, yeah, the very strict, and NS4. I thought it was really cool that they added that into the Xbox One version. You know what, let's see this way. Let's put that there. Yeah, that's good. There's actually one I saw on the subreddit that was actually fucking hilarious. It was it was a Trump filter, so you, like, on PC you can get pretty buck wild with some of the customizations. You can have custom sounds and shit, and the best part is, like, one guy had fucking Donald Trump just say the fucking word, China, Russia. Just names of fucking countries. It's hilarious. You know, I don't want to go too far away from the train, too, because, again, it can get, you're supposed to be close to it. If you get too far away, you take some damage. Summon Skeleton also has a chance to summon like a magic one. So like I can get additional buffs from that, which is kind of cool. I think we're gonna end it right here because the servers are about to go down. But yeah, I really like this. Again, this is free to play on PC, on Xbox. This is the Xbox One version. I'm pretty sure it's supposed to come out like really soon for the PlayStation 4. There is no crossplay or anything, but that's it for me, guys. I hope you had fun like playing this or watching me play this. This is a really fucking fun game. It's really fun. Let's see. That. I still don't know how to use the fucking flares. That's it for me tomorrow. Tomorrow we're going to do some Rainbow Six Siege, and then Saturday we're going to do Forza Horizon 3 for the Xbox One. Again, guys, thanks for watching. I hope you guys all had fun. I really like chit-chatting with all you guys, especially, I know it's not a lot of people show up for this game, but I thought I would show this off a little bit, as it's kind of like a new content patch came out last week, and I was like, you know what, let's try something new, instead of like the day in, day out GTA, which everybody seems to love. But anyways, guys, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys later.